Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Dr. Mudasir Bhat, an AI researcher and educator with over 8 years of experience in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data science. Throughout my career, I've worked on a variety of real-world problems, applying my expertise to deliver practical solutions. So in this video, I will demonstrate tasks using an AI agent without requiring any programming knowledge or skills. I'll begin with a simple real-world example to help you understand the entire process. For this purpose, I will utilize NA10, a no-code platform alongside the OpenAI API to create our first AI agent. To illustrate this concept, I'll be working on a project such as automating tasks within the real estate sector. So before moving ahead with the practical part, I have prepared a single slide to introduce you to some of the basic terminologies, and then after that, I will straight away move to the hands-on part of this video. So first of all, we would see what AI automation means. So AI automation basically means teaching machines to do things automatically and smartly, just like a human would, but faster and without needing any rest. Now the second question that would come to our mind is why AI automation? So there are a number of reasons for that. For instance, if we need to summarize our content or generate reports or perform or even perform chatbot interactions. So these are some of this is basically where AI automation play has its important role. Now coming to another part, that is NA10. So NA10 is basically a no-code, or we say a low-code platform for creating automated workflows. With NA10, we can connect to different APIs or services, databases, or even AI models. You can think of an NA10 like that of a Zapier or Make.com, but NA10 is considered to be more customizable and self-hostable. Finally, I would like to introduce you to the most important terminology, that is AI agent. So AI agent is just like a smart assistant that basically understands what is happening based upon the data or the input that you would supply. Or you can think of an AI agent like that of a smart person who thinks about what to do next based on his own logic or his rules or his learning process. Or you can think of an AI agent like that of a smart assistant, that does things automatically for us, like sending emails, responding to queries, or analyzing data, etc. So these were some of the basic terminologies that I wanted you to introduce to. All right, let's now move on to the practical section. To begin, open your Google and type N8N and hit enter. So the first URL that you will find is www.n8n.io. Click on it, and you would see a window like this, wherein you need to first of all sign up by clicking on this button, get started for free. So you need to fill in details like your name, your password, your email address, and then you need to sign up. Once you have signed up, then you need to click on this button, that is sign in, and then another window would appear, and you may have to click on this, and you would see an interface of NA10 would look like this. So, but over here I have already created two workflows, so you may not find these workflows in your interface. Okay. So let me give you a quick overview of this NA10 interface. So over here at projects, you may find the project that you might have created or you want to create, and there is another important option, that is templates, wherein you can find the different AI agents readily available, which you can incorporate in your workflows, or you may use them readily Okay, so but I would suggest you not to use them till you would gain enough experience. Then I would suggest you to use them. So in order to create our first workflow, what we need to do is we need to click on this button that is create workflow. So I would click on it, and you would see that our dashboard would look like this. And over here, where you can see the plus button, over here I can add the nodes. So nodes are basically the steps that our AI agent will perform. After clicking on this plus sign, you will basically find that different node options will appear. Okay, so before we dive in into building our workflow, let me quickly walk you through different trigger options in NA10. These define how your workflow starts. So to begin with, I would start with the trigger manually. This is mainly used for testing. Once you click on it, you would see that you can click the test workflow to run it yourself. And it is super helpful when you are building or debugging. Since we are not using this in our workflow, so I will delete it. I have deleted it. And I'm moving to the next one, that is on app event. Uh, on an app event, this one basically listens for real-time events from apps, like when a new email comes in or a new row is added in Google Sheets. It's perfect for live automation. Well, once you click over here, you would see that there are so many apps to which you can connect your node to. Okay, so moving to the another part, that is on a schedule. So as the name suggests, it runs your workflow automatically at some specific time. You can set it to run daily, hourly, or even every few minutes. So if you scroll down, you would see that there are many nodes that those are available here. But what I am interested in is this node on chat message. This is great for chatbot workflows. Your automation kicks off when someone sends a specific message. And this is the trigger option that we are interested, and we will be using it today. So let me click on it. And once you click on it, you would see that the window would look like this. Over here, you don't need to do anything, but you need to click on this back to canvas. So once you would click on this, and you would see one node has been created. Okay, so before we begin building our workflow, so let me provide a brief overview of the project we will be working on today. So this is basically the data that we'll be working with. Our objective is to create a smart real estate assistant powered by AI. This assistant will basically interact with the real estate inventory data that includes fields like property ID, listing type, property types. If you see, there are different kinds of the properties: condo, townhouse, apartments, villa, and many other property types are there. The number of bedrooms in each property. In each property has, suppose in this property we have only one bedroom. In this property we have three, and you would see the number of bathroom details also there, and you would see many fields present in this data. So this is basically the data that we'd be using today. So the aim is to build an AI agent that can accurately understand and respond to natural language queries related to this data. Okay, without requiring any manual data access. For example, if if I ask this this AI agent that I have created and that we will be also creating in this video. So if I ask it how many apartments are sold, I'd say it like this. So it should provide me the answer. It should summarize on its own and look for the information and make some the calculations whatever it requires. Okay, see, it identified all the properties uh, which are as apartments, and it is saying there are a total of 13 sold apartments. Okay, now I may ask different questions to it. I may ask as many as questions as I want, and every time you would see that this AI agent would make the calculations on its own. Suppose if I would ask it, look at the data first. Suppose if I ask it on this field now. Suppose if I ask it related to the city, I would ask it, uh, what is the average price houses? So I would say, what is the average price of houses in New York? Okay, so let's see what it gives to us. Over here again, it would look into this data and look wherever there would be New York data, and it would see uh, so it is saying there are no available houses listed for sale in New York. So from the data, it has looked into that there are no data which has been sold. So you would see that you came to know that it does automatically searches the data and makes the calculations for us, with literally no effort. Okay, so this is the kind of an intelligent and interactive AI solution we will be basically creating basically creating today. So all right, so let's get back to our workflow and create our AI agent. So let me go here. Okay, so since we are interested in creating our AI agent, I will click on this AI. I will click on this AI agent option, and over here you don't need to do anything. You would just click on back to canvas, and you would see that our first node, that is the chat node, is connected to the AI agent. Now this AI agent has many options. You would see that the chat model, memory, tools, okay, are there. But that means, suppose if I will, if this node basically sends some message or a query to the AI agent, the AI agent would then process this or forward it to the chat model for further processing. Okay, so this chat model would then return the answer of the query, and then it would forward it to the chat this node. But to connect this AI agent to the chat model, what I need to do, I would click on this plus option, and then from these chat models, I can select any one. Suppose over here you would see that OpenAI chat model, which is basically our chat GPT, and over here you would see that there is DeepSeek chat model. There are so many chat models available, but for this video I would be using OpenAI chat model, and I feel it's a bit more accurate. So for this video I would be using OpenAI chat model. Once you click on this, you may have to, you would see a number of options there. But since I have connected my account with many chat models, so there are so many options here. But in your case, there would be only one option, that is N8 free OpenAI API credits. Okay, and there would be another option, that is create new credentials. Okay, so these two options would be there. So for this video, I would be using N8 free OpenAI API credits. Why? Because this is basically a free. Because this is basically a free account. This is basically a free account provided by NA10. So the credits in this case are free of cost. So you can use the ChatGPT or OpenAI model, completely free. But it has some limitations. You can create 2 to 3 workflows with this with this free edition. But if you want to create more than three workflows, then you need to connect to your own account or your open AI chat model or any model chat model which you want to connect. So for that you need to connect. No, click on this option, that is create new credentials. So once I would click on it, so you need to enter over here the API key. Okay, so I would suppose that you would be using OpenAI. So then we would directly go there. I would show you how to get this API key. So you would click on login, and from the login you would click over here API platform. Then you would click on your profile over here. Then you would click on the billing option. So over here you would see that my credit balance is $5. But if you want to add more credits, you can do it with this way. You can add the credits here, and you can add the payment details here. Then you can continue. Okay, so I don't want to do this. So I wanted to show you basically the API key, how to create your API key. So I will click on this create new secret key. Then over here you can give any name to that key. I would say test key. Okay, test key 1. I would give its name test key 1. Then I would select here default project. Then I would create. Then I would copy this key and I would place it here. Okay, then you would save this, and once you have saved it, then close it. Not now. Okay, so this is how you can connect this model, this chat GPT to your own model like OpenAI, using this key, API key. So but like I said, for this video I will not be using my own model, my own personal OpenAI account. So I would be using this free credit one, free OpenAI API credits offered by NA10. So I would be using this one. Okay, so once you have selected this one, then you would go back to Canvas. Okay, so now let me check whether my ChatGPT is working or not, whether my this OpenAI chat model is working or not. So let me click Open Chat. I would say to this, hi. Okay, so it's working fine. So let me check now. Let me give some more query to it. Suppose I would say it. Do you know the Great Wall of China? Okay, I said to you, do you know the Great Wall of China? Oh, of course, it would give me the correct answer, but I want to tell you something more. See, it gave me the correct answer. Yes, the Great Wall of China is a series of fortifications made of various materials. So so I'm not interested in this. So you would see that it gave me the correct answer. But what if I would say to the same? I would say another question to this model, to our chat GTP, to our this OpenAI chat model. I would say, what is the length of this wall? You would say that it won't be able to answer this. It won't be able to answer this question, this query. The reason for that is that this chat model is not able to store the past messages, the previous messages. Okay, so in order to do that, what I will do, I will connect my this AI agent or this OpenAI model to the memory, so that it would store the previous messages. Okay, so for that, what I will do, I will click on this simple memory, and you don't have to do with anything. Session ID you will keep as it is. All this information. We are particularly interested in this context window length. This basically tells the model how many past messages it would remember. Here it is set to 5. So it will keep track of the last 5 messages. Now I will go back to my workflow and check if it gives the correct response. So let me go to my workflow and check it here. So I would say the same. I would give the same question to this, to my chat model. I would say, okay, to this node. So it would give me the correct answer. Now I would say, now what is the length of this wall? Now this time around you would see that it would provide me with the correct answer. The total length of the gradable option including all its branches and sections, you would see that it gave me 13,000 miles. Okay, so it gave me basically the correct answer. Okay, so till this point I hope that it is clear and it is perfect. We are moving, we are going without any faults or anything. Everything is going perfect. So since we are going to create a smart real estate inventory assistant, so we will need to connect our AI agent to the data source. Okay, so in my case, the data is present in the form of the Google Sheet. If you see here, the data is in a Google Sheet. Okay, so what I would do, therefore I will click on this tools option, and over here I will search for Google Sheets, Google Sheets tool. Okay, I was sorry, Google Sheets. Okay, here it came. So since I have stored in my this in this sheet and with the name real estate inventory. So this is the name of my sheet. Okay, so I need to sign in. So I need to, let me close this. So over here I need to sign into my account. Since I've already signed in, so this option is coming in the drop down. So for you need to click on this create new credential over here. Then you would click on the sign in with Google. Then you would get into that account in which you have that Google Sheet, in which you have that data. Okay, so since I have connected, so I will click on this set automatically resources, and over here you would select the option get rows. So get rows, what it does, so it will get the entire row information. Okay, so this operation, what it does, so it will get the entire row information, and over here you will select the document, the name of the document that in my case it is real estate inventory. You will search it here. Then the sheet, on which sheet it is present, it is present on the sheet 1, so I would select this. Then you would go to the back to the canvas. Okay, so my this Google Sheet is now connected. Is now connected. Let me check whether it is my data is now connected to this workflow or not. So I would say it. I would ask it some questions. Suppose I would say the same thing. Like I would say, how many apartments are available for rent? Or I would say, how many apartments are available for rent? Suppose I would say like this. Okay, so you would see that it it gave me the answer. Currently there are 18 apartments available for rent. So I can ask as many as so that means I am connected to my data. I'm connected to my source. Okay, so I can ask to any number of questions to this. So suppose I would say how many can you, I would say, or I would say which city which city has the highest number of listed properties. Okay, so let us see what it. Okay, the city with the highest number of listed property is New York. See, you see, well, you can see that it is connected to our source and it is giving us the answers. Okay, now what if within this data I want to add some columns. Sorry, I want to add some rows. I want to add some new data. Suppose over here you would see that there isn't any property with the name hut. Okay, I want to add some property with the name hut, or I need to change. Suppose over here there are some 5 rooms, I need to change it, suppose some to 4 rooms. Okay, like that. If I need to change some data over here, so how can I do it? So for that, what I would do, I would connect it to another sheet. So I would connect it to another Google sheet, and not Google. I would connect it to the tool, same tool, but to the same sheet, and then all these options would remain the same. But only thing is, since I want to update or append uh, the details, I want to update a row, or I want to append some details within this Google sheet. So I have selected this option, append or update row. So now over here I would select my search my this sheet name. So the data name, that is real estate inventory. Then I would select the sheet one. Now over here you would see that there is a column. There is the column to match. So you would see that there is an option, column to match on. The column to match on basically specifies which column the system would use to identify matching records. In this case, you would see, in this case, I would select property type. So it will search for matching values, such as over here. It would search for apartments, villas, townhouses, and similar property categories. Okay, so it will search for properties like this. But if I want to enter a new property, suppose I want to enter a new property, hut. So I need to enter this property ID manually. So that won't serve the purpose if I'm entering all of these entries manually. So what I want that my model should enter all of these details by itself. So I will click on this, let the model define the parameter. So I'll click on all of these these attributes. Let the model define this parameter. So I'll click all of these, and then I will click on back to canvas. Okay, now I have 2 sheets. Now let me first of all rename this sheet and keep its name as search inventory, and let me keep its name as update inventory. Okay, so I've successfully renamed them. Now let me ask to my work. Now let me ask to my chat GPT or to my workflow that I would ask it, do I have any property type with the name hut? Since there isn't any property name with a hut, it should say me no. There are no. See, it said me the same thing. There are currently no properties with the type hut. So I would say it. Can you create one for me with the name hut? Okay, so let's see what it does. So you can see that it has updated here. Okay, so it has created. So see, it has created an entry in our database. Now let me check it here whether it has created. Okay, see, it has successfully created, if you see previously, there wasn't any property with the name hut, and it has automatically added this data to our worksheet. Okay, so similarly, if you want to change some of the suppose if I want to change the bedrooms within this hut, I want to say to change it to, suppose, from 2 to 3. So you can enter here, you can say it, can you can you update the number of bedrooms within within this uh, property, property whose uh, property type is hut. Okay, can you update the number of bedrooms with, I would say, with 4 within this property. Okay, let me check it what it does now. So yeah, I think it has added. So number of bedrooms are now 4. Now let me check here whether it has added. Yeah, if you see here, the number of bedrooms previously were 2. Now it has updated it 4. So it has successfully done this part. So this was basically all about this workflow. Now, if you need to deploy this workflow, what you can do, you can simply double click on this chat node, and you can enable this option, and you this is the URL. You would copy this and place it here, but I'm sure this will not work. The reason for that is, let me go back to Canvas, because I have to first of all save it. Once I would save it, then I would go to this workflow. I have to activate it. Now once I've activated it, now you click on it, you would see that it's successfully working. Now if I would say it, hi, it should work. See, how can I assist you? So now it's perfectly working. Now you can ask anything, any question to this. It will fetch that data. Okay, so now over here you would see that my name is Nathan. How can I assist you? If you want to change this name, what you can do, you can again go to your workflow, and over here you can change it here, like it's Nathan. You can change it, suppose, Jones, and you can go to back to Canvas, save it. Now if I refresh this, now it's, say, my name is Jones, and how can I assist you? So this is how you can change it. Now this is how you can also deploy your model. So this was all about this video. I hope this video is insightful, and if you have any questions, feel free to share them in the comment section below. And if you found this video helpful, please consider liking it and subscribing to the channel for more content. Thank you so much.